Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to take a little break from makeup tutorials and talk to you guys a little bit about some products that I've been using lately that I've really fallen in love with and that I've been using really often. So without getting too chatty, let's just jump right into it. This is my April favorites. So the first thing I want to talk about is the NYX Shine Killer. It's a primer. It looks like this, and it says it's a professional potion to eliminate the look of oil and shine so face stays matte and fresh all day long. Use as a base, wear it alone or over makeup. I live for this. This stuff has made such a huge difference in my makeup application. I get super oily all the time. My face is just a grease ball. And so this has really made a huge difference in the shine control on my face. I put it on after my moisturizer in the morning, and first of all, it's really smooth. So I put it on and I find myself like just sitting there like really lightly just massaging it into my skin, and it just feels super luxurious and soft and silky on my face. And I don't just get oily in my T-zone, I get oily over my entire face. So I put this stuff, first I concentrate it in my T-zone and then I like blend it outward onto the rest of my face. And I used to, you know, I'd be at work and around lunchtime I would go in the bathroom and see that my whole face is shiny, and now this lasts me all day. I get home, and if I am going out, you know, after work, then I still have to blot with some like oil absorbing sheets, but this stuff really makes my makeup go on really smooth and shine doesn't seep through halfway through the day. So it's a really great product. The next thing I want to talk about kind of goes along with my matte face theme, but this is a foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. It's a mouthful, but it is worth it. It looks like this, and you can find it. Both of these things I got at Target. You can find them at the drugstore. And it's a demi matte finish, and so it doesn't make my face look super just flat, but it gives me a really natural finish, and I really like that it keeps my face matte but it looks natural. I take this stuff and it's really cool. I like that it's like a squeeze tip, and so it squeezes out like this. And when I first got this, I started off that I would put a little like on my hand or on, you know, like a palette or something flat, but now I've gotten a little bit lazy with it, and I just take it and I squeeze a little bit and I just like kind of put a little on my face, and then I blend it in with a damp beauty blender. This stuff has really, you know, in conjunction with the NYX Shine Killer, it has really been a lifesaver, keeping my makeup really matte and not shiny throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like to look a little bit dewy, but I don't want to look oily. And to me, there is a fine line, and I never want to cross that line. So I like to keep my foundation really matte and then add in my own highlight later. I want to be the one to control the highlight that's on my face. And so that brings me to my next favorite product, and this is the Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls in translucent pearl. This is a highlighter that is so beautiful, and it's really pigmented, so you only need a little bit on your brush. It looks like this. It's like it's bumpy. It's these little pearls, and I just take it with an angled contour brush, and I put a little on there. I tap out the excess, and then I apply it to the high points of my cheekbones. I know a lot of people like to put a highlighter like on their forehead, a little on their nose, a little on their chin. I'm not really that person. I like to just have it, you know, at least the shimmery highlight. I like to have it just here on the high points. If I'm going to highlight the rest of my face, which I do, I use a matte highlight, and it's something, I use something that I'm going to be talking about in just a minute. But that, yeah, that is the Physicians Formula translucent pearl mineral glow pearls. Pearls, pearls, pearls. But it's beautiful. It gives a really nice shimmery finish without looking too glittery. It's not like chunky glitter. It's gorgeous. You can also get this at the drugstore. All of these products, except for one, I get at the drugstore. The next thing that I'm really in love with, I'm going to be talking about two things next, and one is a corrector and one is a concealer, and there is a difference between the two. The first one, the corrector, is by e.l.f. It's called the Cover Everything, and it looks like this. It's kind of an orange tint, and the point of having a corrector that has an orange tint is to cover up blue undertones. So this is perfect for covering up dark circles underneath your eye on the inner corner where I get it, and then also I like to prime my lids with it because then you don't see those like really thin veins coming through your eyeshadow. It makes everything really flat and gives you a really great blank canvas to work off of. Now, corrector does just that. It corrects colors that we don't want to see on the face. And so under eye circles, if your under eye circles are more of like a blue tint like mine are, then you want to use something orange to cover them up because orange is the opposite of blue. If your under eye circles are more of a purpley tint, then you want to use a corrector that's yellow because yellow is the opposite of purple. And it works the same with blemishes on your face. If you get red, you know, any kind of redness on your face, my nose gets super red all the time, or if you have, you know, little dots here and there that are red, then you want to use a green corrector because green is the opposite of red, so it's going to cancel it out. So for just a little lesson in color theory, but that brings me to the e.l.f. corrector. It's an orange tint and it really does a great job at covering my under eye circles. And the best part about this corrector is that it's by e.l.f. You can get it at Target and it is $2. $2. You can't beat a corrector for $2. Please go buy this. It's amazing. The next product that I want to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I use this stuff every day. I use this stuff if I'm doing a no makeup, if I'm just doing like a lazy Sunday type of thing. I mean, if I'm trying to make it look like I'm not wearing any makeup, I still use this stuff. If I'm doing a dark black, you know, smoky eye, I still use this. This stuff is tried and true, amazing concealer. And so I'll use my e.l.f. underneath my eyes, and then once I have that blended in, before I set it with my powder, I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I put it over the top of it, but I bring it down and then make this triangle shape, so I'm concealing, you know, helping conceal my under eye darkness, but then I'm also bringing it up here to highlight my cheekbones. I have some discoloration on my forehead, and so I use this to cover it up and also highlight the center part of my forehead. I bring it down my nose, the corners of my mouth, on my chin, and a little on my jawline here. And it's not only a concealer for any kind of blemishes or just uneven skin tones that I have, it also acts as a really great cream highlighter, and it's super natural. So this stuff is bomb. I'm actually running out of it. It is on my list. I'm gonna go get more of it tomorrow. So buy this, it's amazing. The last thing I want to talk about, this is the only product that you can't get at the drugstore that I've talked about, and these are the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. I only have 2 right now. Just started off with these. These are my 2. My 2 that I wanted to try first, and you guys have already seen me use the this shade here in American Doll in my red lips tutorial. I'll link that down below for you guys if you haven't seen it yet. And then this shade is called Pure Hollywood. It is an amazing, like, dusty pinky nude color. I'll swatch it for you guys. It is really, oh, it's so pigmented. Look at this. It looks darker on my hand than it does on the lips. So it's a really great base nude color, and I really love to use it with a lip liner that's a little bit darker, just a little bit, just to give myself a little bit of warmth in there, because it can be really light. And so my favorite way to use it is with this natural lip pencil. This is, the brand is called Nabi, and it looks like this. And I just take this lip pencil and fill in my entire lip with it. Then I go over the top with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Pure Hollywood, and then I like to just darken up the outer corners of my lips with this MAC lip liner in the shade Morning Coffee, and it's just a little bit darker than all of those shades, but they're all in the same color family, and so they all look really great together. My favorite part about the liquid lipstick by Anastasia is that it goes on like a lip gloss, and so you have a lot of control over it. And then once you've got it where you want it, you've got the application on the way you want it, in like 30 to 60 seconds it dries completely matte, and it's not drying on your lips at all. I don't feel like I have to put a chapstick over the top of it. You can put a gloss over it, you know, if you want a glossy look, but if you want just that matte lipstick, these are amazing lipsticks. And so they last me all day. I put them on in the morning. I leave for work at 6:30, and I take a lunch break from 12 to 1, and through like eating and drinking and everything, I don't have to reapply my lipstick when I get back to my desk and I get home at night. And it's not like my lipstick is still as perfect as it was in the morning, but anybody who didn't watch me put my lipstick on in the morning doesn't know that I haven't reapplied. Like, it looks just as good as it did in the morning. So these are $20, and I think you can get them at, well, no, I know you can get them at Macy's and on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. They're $20 a piece, which can be a little bit pricey for lipsticks, but one, they're super pigmented, so you're not going to use a whole lot of product, and you're not going to be reapplying it. So think about all the lipsticks that are super cheap that you might have, or inexpensive I should say, but you have to use a lot of product because you put it on, it might be a little bit patchy, so you put a second layer on, and then a couple hours later you have to reapply. So it is less expensive, but you're using more of it. So this is a little more expensive, but you're using less, and so you're gonna have the product for a lot longer. So pros and cons, you kind of weigh your pricing there, and it probably balances out to about the same. So that completes my favorites video. I'd love to hear from you guys what your favorites are, what kind of things that you like to use, what works best for you. So please let me know in the comments below, and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!